Will Harry and Meghan be able to recover from their branding catastrophe that they're experiencing right now? Where have you been? I think a better question is, where have I been? It's been a while since I posted. So much has been going on with those two, and the royal family has been keeping on. It's been a marvelous ride. If you're a royal watcher, I'm quite sure you have been completely enamored with what's going on with Harry and Meghan and the royal family. It's been a complete runaway train as far as Team Sussex goes. And honestly, it's been rather enjoyable. Quite funny, actually. If you haven't seen South Park, they have been completely eviscerated on the episode Worldwide Privacy Tour. Whoa! Ooh, it's some good stuff. As a matter of fact, we're going to be talking about that today. If you haven't watched it and you don't want it ruined, then I suggest you scroll away and watch and then come right on back. Hello everyone and welcome to Royalty Time. My name is Carla and I am a royal watcher. I would like to say thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I urge you to like, comment, and subscribe as I grow my channel. I would completely appreciate anything that you do to help me do just that. With that being said, we have so much to talk about today. I mean, like, it's been a while since I last posted, and that will never happen again. But it's been a while since I last posted, and oh my goodness, we have a lot to cover today. And this is a hilarious episode. I can't stop laughing. What was really surprising about South Park is that it had really a nice storyline to it. Like, it was it was satirical comedy. And it was hysterical, and it had like little golden nuggets all through the entire episode. So like, if you follow or royal watch, and if you've been watching what's been going on with Harry and Meghan, then this episode, you notice like some of the little things. My dog, that's Carmelo, you'll meet. If he comes around, I'll pull him up so you guys can see him. But there were so many comedic nuggets in this episode, and it was brilliant. Just a brilliant takedown of Harry and Meghan. And quite honestly, it was very, very well deserved, in my opinion. You may feel differently, but that's the way I feel about it. Let me first explain why I say it was very well deserved. Well, over the past several months, you've witnessed Harry and Meghan doing a complete takedown of the royal family. Am I a royal family fan? Not really. To be perfectly honest, I appreciate tradition and I enjoy watching royal protocol and jewelry and, you know, just the wealth and all of that. Who doesn't enjoy stuff like that? I love that. However, we all know how the royal family operates. They don't complain, never explain, or never explain, don't complain. You know, that's their family motto. So with that being said, Harry and Meghan knows good and well that the royal family is not going to respond publicly to what they're doing. They're dragging their family in the mud and pretty much monetizing that situation. And it's terrible, in my opinion, because they know that the royal family is not going to do anything to defend themselves on the world stage. And they're also diminishing their influence around the world. And as far as Harry and Meghan is concerned, they kind of just are doing their own thing. I don't really even know if they want to have a relationship with the royal family, because I can't imagine them thinking that they're going to have a relationship with them after what they've done. They did the Netflix docuseries and they threw the family under the bus. Then, if that wasn't enough, then they went on to say in Spare, when Harry went on to say in Spare, sharing very personal conversations that he had with his family and him. That's not nice. Can you imagine having a conversation with someone and next thing you know, your conversation is in a book, a bestseller, sold worldwide in 16 different languages? I don't like that. And he knows that they're not going to do anything to repudiate anything that he says, and he's doing it all for money, and that is not nice. So the episode begins with Ike. This young kid is on the computer, and his brother Kyle wants to get on the computer so that he can play a game with his friends online. But Ike is watching the coverage of the Queen's funeral over and over again and is pissing Kyle off because he can't get on the computer to play his game. He ends up missing playing the game with his friends, and so when he goes to school the next day, he's like, hey, I'm sorry, I was fighting with Ike and all that other stuff. So then they're like, oh, what happened? You know, they were kind of upset about it. Sorry, that was my dog. I just put him down. So they were kind of upset about it, and that's how the episode begins. Kyle didn't give two damns about what was going on with the prince and his wife. So that's how it all starts.
4 months ago. You gotta let it go.
And here comes Canada's most beloved musician, Sir Smelly John. Yes,
Okay, it's 7 o'clock. It's my turn to use the computer. No! Me and my friends are playing Darktide right now. Get off! You, Kyle! Ah!
Oh, and now people are starting to stare angrily. Yes, it looks like the prince and his new wife have just shown up. The prince and his wife have, of course, been bashing the Canadian monarchy. A lot of Canadians hate them now.
So when I mentioned that this show had a lot of golden nuggets all throughout, I'm going to play this one script, and it's when the prince and his wife shows up at the funeral and something offensive happens to the wife, and then the Prince of Canada then gets into like a little bit of a scruffle with whoever that was. And then they move on to going to a talk show after that, explaining why they left. Now, the reason why... Wait, let me first show you the clip, and then we're going to come back. We're going to see that on the other.
Oh, and I believe the Earl of Halifax has just farted on the prince's wife's face. The prince seems to have taken offense to this. Oh, and this is bad now.
I'm playing Darktide with my friends. No, get off me.
My little poodle is needing a little bit of love, but they are at the church. Someone toots his ass in his ear, points it at the wife, and then lets one go on her. And so then the Prince of Canada gets pissed off, goes up to the guy. They have some little macho moment, but that was the whole catalyst of them deciding to leave Canada, is because of that moment. So what I got from that is they had a reason to actually want to leave. Why did they put that in there? That didn't even have to be there if they weren't trying to send a message in the episode. So I got from that they literally had a reason to leave. But the problem is the way they went about leaving, and their reasons for leaving were not pure and had no good intentions. And it was just foul. I mean, honestly. Another way to look at it is that maybe the guy did fart on her and it was a complete accident.
Oh, and I believe the Earl of Halifax has just farted on the prince's wife's face. The prince seems to have taken offense to this. Oh, and this is bad now.
Because when you're looking at the video, the guy does look shocked and Harry looks angry. Like, you could look at the eyes. Like, Harry is visibly angry and the guy is like, so maybe he walked by and accidentally farted in her face. There's so many things you can take away from that. I know it's a very small deal, but that was something that I looked at because I can't see why they put that little snippet into the story. I think the point is that they may have had a reason for leaving, but they didn't have to leave the way they left. So we could go down many different routes to understand the psyche of these caricatures and understand why the prince and the wife fled Canada to another place. But we are going to have to break this up into 2 parts because I don't like extremely long videos, and this was my problem before as far as not putting content out there because I felt like I wanted to put so much information into it, and I do. But in order for me to get it out to you piece by piece, we have to break it up into parts so that I can give you better content and it makes sense in the editing. So I hope you enjoyed it today. And part 2 will be out, I don't know, soon. Please click like and subscribe.